Now, your KRBC Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Grant Tosteru.
The sun finally made a return yesterday afternoon after a very cold start to the new year. Now we have fallen to right about that freezing temperature here in Abilene, 32 degrees on the thermometer. Clear skies out there, waking up to some frost as well, so give yourself a few extra minutes before heading off to work. Get your car defrosted. Now, we have been pretty busy the last couple of days. Haven't really had a chance to look back on the rain we saw in 2018 because that was one of the bigger weather stories, especially for the second half of the year. Overall, we saw close to 34 inches of rainfall here in Abilene. That's 9 inches above the average amount of rainfall we see in a typical year here in Abilene. Now, most of that, in fact, we saw a whole year's worth of rainfall in just the last 6 months. The second half of 2018 saw almost 25 inches out there, over 12.5 inches above that average amount. It was the third wettest July through December period in Abilene on record, and that made a huge impact on area lakes. In fact, some lakes that were almost dry now 100% full, like Lake Sweetwater. They're at 100% capacity right now. From July 1st, they are up 84.5%. They were down to 16% to start the middle of the year, and so they've seen a huge increase out there. Even Lake Abilene up 58, almost 59% down there at Abilene State Park. Even Brownwood, Stanford, Fort Phantom, all seeing lakes at 100% capacity, along with many other lakes across the big country, seeing an increase from up to 18% to over 25% down at Lake Brownwood. So that rain really having a huge impact for all of us across the entire area. And we've already seen some rain to start off this new year, and also coming with some winter weather with that. But we've seen just over a quarter of an inch at Abilene Regional Airport, and that is the 11th wettest start to the new year for us here in Abilene. So we'll see if this trend continues. It's not going to, though, at least for the next week or so. Looks like things are going to stay pretty dry and much warmer now, warming to around 60 degrees today. That warming trend continues through this weekend. A weak cold front's going to start moving in on Monday, and that's going to just drop us a few degrees, but still staying well above average now as we head into next week, with highs staying in the 60s out there. That low pressure that brought us that snow, sleet, freezing rain yesterday into the first day of the year continues to move off to the east now, bringing portions of rain to the Mississippi Valley and off to the southeastern United States. High pressure now is what our focus is, off towards Colorado, and that's going to bring in some warmer weather and plenty of sunshine now as we head into this weekend. So this morning, clear skies out there, starting a little bit chilly though. Temperatures below freezing for some of us out there. As we head into this afternoon, temperatures going to warm very quickly with all that sunshine and light winds through the day. All of us should make it to around 60 degrees later this afternoon. 60 for a high here in Abilene. Enjoy the picture perfect weather today. Clear skies will hang on overnight, and that's going to allow temperatures to fall near that freezing mark for some of us. So we'll see cold temperatures once again, but even warmer weather's on the way for this weekend, with highs near 70 degrees for Sunday. At cold fronts, again, only going to cool us off a few degrees as we begin next week, still staying in the lower 60s as we head towards Thursday.
Lower 60s for the first weekend in January does not feel like January.
That doesn't look like a January forecast at all.
No, it doesn't.
I'll take it.